Hello and welcome back to the channel for another Power of the Doctor themed video. It's now October, the Power of the Doctor is officially airing this month. The air date hasn't quite been confirmed yet, but it's heavily rumoured to be the 23rd of October, which is the one Sunday in the BBC Centenary week, which is officially commencing on Saturday the 22nd of October. And we've got quite a few promo pics for the special now, and quite a few interviews and magazine articles slowly trickling in. But the one thing we haven't got yet is a full trailer for the story. So obviously we have got the teaser trailer which aired after The Legend of the Sea Devils on Easter Day, but at some point, it's to be expected that we'll get another fuller trailer to air on TV and social media and stuff, closer to the story's transmission. And there has been quite a bit of hoo-ha in some circles about the lack of a trailer up to this point. People saying that we should have had the trailer by now and that the BBC are leaving it too close to transmission. So I thought I'd go back over the evidence and look at how things worked for previous seasons of Doctor Who in this era, and try and predict when roughly the trailer for The Power of the Doctor might drop. And I'll also be discussing the issue more broadly and throwing in my 2 cents on the matter and seeing whether these concerns and these frustrations that some people have are founded or not. So let's go back in time to 2018, the start of this era of the Whittaker/Chibnall era, Series 11. So the first teaser trailer we got for Series 11 obviously was the teaser trailer we got at San Diego Comic-Con back in the summer. The first full trailer came on the 20th of September that year, 17 days ahead of the premiere of The Woman Who Fell to Earth on the 7th of October. So for Series 11, we had a gap of 17 days between the first full trailer and the series premiere. Series 12 obviously was quite a different beast because that premiered on the 1st of January on New Year's Day 2020, and so the trailer sort of had to be released a bit earlier because of Christmas being there and getting in the way of things, and they chose to release it on Doctor Who Day, the 23rd of November, the anniversary of An Unearthly Child, the very first episode of Doctor Who, which was a full 39 days before the series premiere, so over double that previous figure of 17 days for Series 11. The timeline for Flux for Series 13 was more in keeping with that original pattern, so we got the first full trailer for Flux on the 15th of October 2021, of course following the San Diego Comic-Con teaser trailer we got over the summer, and the series did of course premiere on Halloween, the 31st of October 2021, so that was a gap of 16 days between the first full trailer and the series premiere. I haven't looked at the New Year's Day specials because again they sort of tend to be quite different beasts, because they're released on New Year's Day. They don't follow the pattern of the series, trailers and everything tends to be a little bit more weird and a little bit more unpredictable. Just to touch on them briefly, for instance, Revolution of the Daleks had no series beforehand, and so I think the trailer for that dropped a little bit earlier than something, like Resolution or even the Daleks, which came directly after a series. And promotion for both those specials couldn't start in earnest until Series 11 and Flux, respectively, had finished broadcasting. But I will just take a brief look at Legend of the Sea Devils, this year's Easter special, which was a sort of one-off thing again, a bit of a strange beast, but it does sort of follow the precedent of the series, broadly speaking. So we got our first full trailer for Legend of the Sea Devils on the 2nd of April this year, following of course that teaser at the end of Eve of the Daleks on New Year's Day. And the special did of course air on Easter Sunday this year, the 17th of April, which was 15 days later. So taking all this into consideration, when can we expect the trailer for The Power of the Doctor to drop? Well, so far in this era, the trend has seemed to be to release the trailer almost a fortnight before the episode's broadcast. Sometimes a few more days than that, 15 days, 16 days, 17 days, whatever. And given that the episode's rumoured to be airing on the 23rd of October, which is just literally like a fortnight away at time of recording, we are presumably literally on the verge of getting the trailer when this video goes out. I'd personally count on it being this weekend, so either Saturday the 8th of October or Sunday the 9th. If it isn't this weekend, then I'll be a bit surprised, to be honest, as to what's going on there. Because as we've seen, they've never left it any less than a fortnight. It's literally been, a fortnight, a couple of days more than a fortnight, but never less than a fortnight. So, yeah, that'll be a bit unusual, a bit peculiar, if they do choose to leave it later than they have done before in this era. Just speaking more generally, to put my 2 cents in on the whole issue of the trailer and the promotion and stuff, I think it's very easy as Doctor Who fans for us to get carried away and think that Doctor Who is the centre of everything and everything revolves around Doctor Who and everyone should know about it. But at the end of the day, it really isn't the end of the world if we don't get the trailer as soon as we might want to. I mean, like I say, as Doctor Who fans, we're all very keen to see it, we're all very excited for it. And in terms of the marketing and the promotion and stuff, there are always going to be arguments that they could be doing it better or worse or just differently. But I think it is easy to lose perspective and to get carried away, and at the end of the day, it'll drop when it drops, and the promotion will happen when it happens. I mean, it is already happening, bits and pieces, like I say, the images we've had, and interviews and magazine articles and stuff like that. And no one likes waiting, but we are so close to this story now, and yeah, I just hope it gets the push it deserves in this final fortnight leading up to the rumoured broadcast. And the trailer, sooner rather than later, but, dare I say, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter when it drops, as long as it drops before the episode goes out, and there's chance for it to be seen on TV and on social media, and for it to do its job. At the end of the day, that's all that matters, really. Those are my thoughts, but what do you think about the whole issue of the trailer and just of the promotion more generally? And do you agree with my stance? Do you disagree? Are you somewhere in between? Let me know in the comments section below, and we'll get a debate going. And also let me know your predictions about when the trailer might drop. Do you agree with me? Do you think it's going to be this weekend, or even later, or just something else entirely? Whatever the case, let me know down in the comments. If you have enjoyed this video, please do leave a like, and if you're new to the channel, do subscribe for more Power of the Doctor content in the coming days and weeks. And if you'd like to go one step further in supporting the channel, you can find the link to my Patreon page in the video description. But until the next one, thank you so much for watching, and goodbye for now.